Hey guys, welcome back. This is Haradhan once again. I already started creating videos for Selenium WebDriver, Java, TestNG, Maven, different framework, Git, GitHub, Jenkins, and nowadays I already started the video for Selenium with CHAS. But lot of request was coming to create the videos for the BDD with Cucumber and Selenium. So that is the reason I thought that parallelly I will start creating the video for BDD with Cucumber for the Selenium from the scratch. So this is the first video I am trying to I'll be covering today. So BDD with Cucumber session 1. So in today's topics, I will cover what is TDD and BDD all about, what are the different features available for BDD or behavior driven development, what is the introduction of the Cucumber, what are the different advantages of Cucumber over other tools having, what is the prerequisite for using Cucumber with Selenium, how we can create a framework from the scratch, simple framework with the help of Cucumber. So that are the different things we will learn today. So what is TDD or test driven development? So as of now we already seen, there are different framework called data driven, keyword driven and hybrid, and with the help of page object model we have created so many frameworks. So this all are TDD or the test driven development so far we have learned. So TDD is nothing but an interactive development process. Each iteration start with a set of tests written for new piece of functionality. These tests are supposed to fail during the start of the execution, and there will be no application code corresponding to the test. In the next phase of iteration, application code is written with the intention to pass all the tests written earlier in the iteration. Once the application code is ready, definitely, and we can run our existing test script whatever developed so far with the help of TDD. And in case there is no major deviation is there, test case will be going to be passed. So that is the objective of TDD, but where only the tester will take part actively, So TDD helps us in many ways. User write the application code based on the test. This gives a test first environment for development, and generated application code turns out to be bug free. With each iterations, user write test, and as a result, with each iteration, user get an automated regression pack. Suppose say, in case we are thinking about the sprint wise, So sprint 1, few of the card will be delivered, few of the results will be delivered. We are completing the design and running of the test, from the sprint 1 user story. Sprint 2, sprint 3, sprint 4, sprint 5 on. But whatever development we are happening, so that we can create a regression suite, and the next sprint we can run the regression automation scripts, So that will help us to certify that in the next sprint, because of the so many user stories, our existing functionality is not breaking up. So that will give another advantage with the help of TDD approach. So the regression pack this turns out to be very helpful, because with every iteration user can be sure that earlier features are working perfectly fine. This test served as a documentation of application behavior and reference for future iteration. Still there are some drawback is there, Until your product is developed or the user story is developed, you cannot start your complete test script development, And apart from that, only tester can part of the, in case the business analyst, product owner, scrum master, they want to be part of that, They cannot be do part of that. So to avoid this thing, there is an BDD approaches there came into the market, which is definitely similar to TDD. So behavior driven testing or the development is an extension of TDD. Like in TDD, in BDD also user write test first and the add application code, Once they are just writing the test cases first, and after that we will adding the application code. BDD gives us user an opportunity to create test script from both the developer and the customer's perspective as well. From the developer side, from the business analyst side, from the customer side, everybody can join. So in the beginning, developer, project manager, QA, user acceptance tester, and the product owner or the stakeholder all get together and brainstorm about which test scenario should be passed in order to call the software application to be successful. This way, everyone come up with a set of test scenario. All these test scripts are in simple language, so it serves the purpose of documentation also. The major difference between TDD and BDD are, in BDD, tests are written in plain descriptive English type grammar, right? So that everyone, especially the non-technical person like BA, or the product manager, or the product owner, or the scrum master, they can also get to know what is the thing we are trying to implement as part of your automation test script development. Tests are explained as behavior of the application and are more user focused, using example to clarify the requirement. And this difference brings in the need to have language that can define in an understandable format. So that is the important advantages is having with the help of BDD or the behavior driven development. So what are the features of BDD? So this is the diagram you can see, right? First we will describe the behavior, then we will write the step definition with an intention that everything will be running fail. So we will get to know what is the failure reason, right? After that we can write the code to make the test case pass, and we will run it and then we will pass it. That is the overall, right, the objective of the BDD. So in BDD we can shift from thinking in test to thinking in behavior. Collaboration between business stakeholder, business analyst, QA and the developer. BDD driven by business value. It extends test driven development by utilizing natural language that non-technical stakeholder can understand. BDD frameworks such as Cucumber or JVM are an enabler, acting as a bridge between business and technical language. BDD is popular in the market nowadays and can be utilized for unit level test cases and for UI level testing as well. The scenario in BDD are written based on the expected behavior of the software, and it is tested to check it matches the said scenario or not. The scenario are documented using a domain specific language such as Jarkins. So Jarkin is the language especially used in the BDD framework. In each test scenario, a natural language constructing small English like phrases which are used to describe the behavior and the expected outcome of the application. This is done using a dedicated software tool like Cucumber that allows the execution of the automated acceptance tests written in Jarkins. So that are the different features available in BDD. That is the reason BDD popular in the market. Introduction to Cucumber. So what is Cucumber and what is the connection with the BDD? So Cucumber is a tool based on behavior driven development framework which is used to write acceptance tests for web application. It allows automation of functional validation in easily readable and understandable format like plain English to business analyst, developer, tester, right, acceptance tester, right, apart from the product owner, scrum master, everyone. Cucumber feature file can serve as a good document for all. There are many other tools like JBF which also support behavior driven development framework. Initially, Cucumber was implemented in Ruby and then extended to Java framework. Both the tools support native JUnit. Cucumber read the code written in plain and simple English language in the feature file. After that, it finds the exact match of each step in the step definition file. The piece of code to be executed can be different software framework like Selenium, Ruby, on Rail, etc. Not every BDD framework will support every tool. This has become the reasons for Cucumber popularity over other frameworks like JBF, JDev, EasyB, etc. Cucumber supports over a dozens of different software platforms like Ruby on Rail, Selenium, Pico Container, Spring Framework, and OAT. That is the reason Cucumber is very demanding in the market. What are the advantages of Cucumber over other tools? Cucumber support different languages like Java, .NET and Ruby. It acts as a mediator or a bridge between the business and the technical language. We can accomplish this by creating a test case in simple plain Jarkin language. It allows the test script to be written without knowledge of any code. It allows the involvement of the non-programmer or the non-technical person as well. It serves the purpose of end-to-end test framework unlike other tools. Due to simple test script architecture, Cucumber provides code reusability. So once you write the code, sometime we can use them multiple times. So what is the prerequisite required for using Cucumber? So in case you are already familiar with Selenium with Java or Selenium with other language, you already know, especially for Selenium with Java, right? You need to do some of the things before starting with the process, right? For Selenium with Java, you need to install Java first, you need to install Eclipse, right? You need to install the executable files, then you need to install the Selenium jar file. So here also, definitely your Java jar file, right? You need to download and install Java platform on user machine. The version can be 1.8 and above that. You need to download and install an Eclipse IDE. After that, you need to download Eclipse, Cucumber Eclipse plugin. So how can you do it? So if you open the Eclipse, right, and if you go to the help and if you go to the install new software, right, so here you can give that particular URL, right, http cucumber github.io cucumber eclipse update site, and you can press simply enter, right. After that, automatically you can see here a checkbox will be there, right, which is named nothing but the Cucumber Eclipse plugin. So you need to check the checkbox and you need to click on the next button, right. After that, again you need to click on the next button, and where you need to accept the license term, you need to click on the finish. After that, you need to click install anyway, and then you need to restart your Eclipse. So this might take some time, 20 minutes, 30 minutes time to install, sometime depending on your like internet speed or the other configuration in your system to install the Cucumber Eclipse plugin in your Eclipse. Once it is done, we'll be creating a maven project, right? So once it is done, we'll be creating a maven project. So in the Eclipse new, then you can click instead of a not package, it will be project. Instead of Java project, we'll be creating a maven project. You can see if you type here maven here, so definitely maven is automatically inbuilt in your Eclipse, so you can create a maven project. So here you can just check that one, use default workspace location. You need to click on the next, and you need to select that maven archetype quickstart 1.8. You can click next again. Here you can give the group ID. So group ID is nothing but a kind of unique ID, especially for every company or every unique entity is using. So I can give BDD Cucumber, which will be unique in common throughout your organization. Artifact ID is nothing but the project ID, whatever you are giving. So I can see BDD Cucumber training, right, and I'll be clicking on the finish. So that project will be automatically created called BDD Cucumber training. So it might take some time to so that all the folder structure will be enabled here. So automatically you can see src main Java, src test Java folder will be created. So automatically JUnit will be associated, and in the maven, because we are creating the maven project, right? So sorry, not that project. So this is the project automatically BDD Cucumber training. So src main Java, src test Java will be here. Maven dependency will be added here. You can see automatically JUnit dependency is also added. So the next thing you do, need to go to the pom.xml file. So you need to double click that pom.xml file, right? And you need to go to that maven repository folder where you need to add the dependencies for Cucumber Java, Cucumber Core, Cucumber JUnit, and then Cucumber Pico container. So if you go to the pom.xml file, you can see here as a dependency, JUnit dependency already added. So you need no need to think about those dependencies, the JUnit dependency. Apart from that, you can add the remaining dependency, right? So Cucumber Core and Cucumber Java. So if I will go to that location mavenrepository.com. Here I will search Cucumber Core, and you can click search. So we can take any relevant latest stable version. So here you will be seeing lot of things, like one is from the package name called io.cucumber, and another is info.qux. So info.qux is old one. So from 2019 onward, now io.cucumber is available. So you need to select that io.cucumber relevant dependency, not the IU_queues. So if you just select the Cucumber Java plugin, right? So you can select any stable version. So I will be taking 7.0.0, so I can take that one. So this is my Cucumber Java dependency. This is my first dependency. I will be adding it, Cucumber Java. Then the second one I will be adding it like Cucumber Core. So you can see this is the Cucumber Core, right, from the io.cucumber only, not the other one. So similar same version I can need to use it, so I will be adding it. Then I will be adding the JUnit along with the Cucumber JUnit dependency. So this is the part, right, Cucumber.jvm JUnit which is coming from the io.cucumber package. So I will be taking the 7.0.0 version. So this is the three dependencies I am added, and already, right, JUnit dependency is already there. So apart from that, I will be adding one more dependency called Cucumber Pico Container. So here I will be searching it, Cucumber Pico Container, and you search it also. So similar way I need to take it from the io.cucumber, not the info.queues. So I will take the same version 7.0.0. I will be just copying it and I will be pasting it here. Okay. After that I need to press save button, so that it will be saving all the dependencies, will be saving in the project. Right. It might take couple of seconds time, so that all the dependencies will be added to the project. So once all the dependencies getting updated successfully, and if you just refresh your project, right, with the help of refresh button, and if you expand the maven dependency, you could see the Cucumber Java, Cucumber Core, Cucumber Jerkins, right, and then Cucumber plugin, HTML formatter, Cucumber Pico container, JUnit, everything is get added as part of your maven dependency, because you are adding everything with the help of maven pom.xml file. So that is the first part, you already set up your project, right? Then next thing is that what is Cucumber framework? So whenever you are talking about the Cucumber framework, so Cucumber framework mainly consists of three major parts. The first one is the feature file, then the step definition file, and then the runner file. So first the business requirement will, as in the form of user story, will come, right? Then we need to create the features file containing the scenario step in Jerkins syntax language, which is nothing but the given, when, and then. These are the three important things will be there in the Cucumber: given, when, and then. Then so once the feature file is created, right, we need to create the step definition file in Java for the features, right? So given, when, and then step will be mapped to the respective annotation, right? And then once my step definition file is added successfully, created successfully, then I need to create a test runners file, right, in Java, through which we will execute our step definition file. This Java file would have JUnit runner. So Cucumber options, with the help of that also we can do other features added, right? So it will be having three parts: features file, then the step definition, and the test runner file. So what is features file all about? So a standalone unit or a single functionality such as login for a project can be called as a feature. Each of these features will be will have scenario that must be tested using Selenium integrated with the Cucumber. A file that stores data about features, their description, and the scenario to be tested is called a feature file. Cucumber tests are written in this features file that are stored with the extension of .feature. A feature file can be given a description to make the documentation more legible. So example is that, so the login function on a website, features file name will be user login.feature. Description: users should be able to log in upon entering the correct username password in the correct field. The user should be directed to the home page if username and password entered correct. So that is the description I can give, and features file name will be the user login.features, example the login function to the website, right? After that, in the features file we need to give the given, when and then condition, right? So this is called the cucumber annotations. So given user navigate to the login page by opening Firefox, when user entered correct username and the password value, then user is directed to the home page. So that is the thing we can write with the help of features file. Once the features file is loaded, right, then we need to add the step definition. So what are the step definition? Now that the features written are in the features file, the code for the related scenario has to be run. So to know which batch of the code needs to be run for a given scenario, step definition come into the picture. A step definition file stores the mapping data between each step of scenario defined in the features file and the code to be executed. So step definition can use both Java and Selenium commands for Java functions written to map features file into the code. So for whatever thing we are writing, right, given, when and then, so for them in the step definition we will be creating a method, right? So whatever thing will be writing it, so with the space we can create the method. Okay, then once it is done, then we will be creating another package for the test runner class. We will be creating a class called test runner Java class, right? Then right, with the help of JUnit test runner, okay, and the step definition file location, we can run it with the help of test runner file. So test runner file uses @run with annotation from JUnit for executing test. It also uses cucumber options annotation to define the location of the feature file, step definition, reporting, integration, etc. So this is the 3-step important step for creating the framework from the scratch, right? Very simple framework. So now we will try to create the frameworks from the scratch simple way. So what are the prerequisites we already did so far? So 4 prerequisites we need to download and install the Java, right? After that we need to, right, add the path, right? So here I already installed the Java, right? So if you go to the my computer after installing, it's look like that. So if you go to the C drive program files, like there is a folder called Java, you can see the JDK 1.8.0.291 and 1.10 also available. After that you need to go to the my computers, go to the properties, right, and then you need to go to the advanced system settings. You need to go to the environment variable, and whatever 1.8, right, JDK folder you have, you need to add it in the as Java underscore home till the JDK folder, and in the path variable you need to add the path, right, till the bin folder for the Java 1.8. So that is the first thing you need to do. Then you need to install the Eclipse, right, ID. After that you need to, right, associate, right, or you need to install that cucumber Eclipse plugin in the Eclipse. Then you need to create a maven project in the Eclipse. You need to open the pom.xml file. So along with JUnit you need to add the dependency for cucumber Java, cucumber core, cucumber JUnit, and cucumber pico container. After that you need to save to the project while installing the dependency from the maven-repository.com for the cucumber Java code JUnit. Please remember that io.cucumber is the new version and info.cux are the older version, right? So wherever user will see both io.cucumber and the info.cux, right, they need to go with the version io.cucumber as its artifact ID. So this is the 5 step you need to do first. Then you need to go to that right, src test Java folder, right, and you can remove the whatever package already created, delete it, right. Similarly for the src main Java also, whatever package, default package will be created, you can remove them. And now in the src test Java you will create a package, right, new package. What is the package name? The package name will be giving called features. And here features will create a new .features file, right. That is the first thing we need to do. We need to select other. Here will be select file, and we can click next. Here you can give the features. Suppose say Google search dot features. So what are the thing we'll be doing it here? Okay, let's create the file first. So you can see the file is automatically getting created with lot of pre-populated field. So this is called the features file syntax. Okay, so first thing is the author, where you can give your name, whoever is creating the features file, the email address, right? So this is the hashtag which is commented out. So these are the thing will not be taken considered, right? Whenever you are writing the or executing your test cases, this is the comment section. Then you can use keyword summary. What is this features all about? Here you will be seeing the feature which will consist list of scenario. Then you can create scenario, multiple scenario in the features file. So it is nothing the business rule through list of step with argument. Then the given, some precondition step, then when, some key action, and then to observe the outcome, the validation. So what is the features? Right, features is kind of high level stuff. In the single feature there can be multiple scenario, right? Suppose say if you want to go to the Google homepage, right? You can test the Google homepage, that is called features. Then what are the things you can test, right? In case there are a lot of input field, lot of link, lot of button is there, you can check the functionality of every functionality, right? Here suppose you can enter something in the particular search box, you can click on the hit enter or the right, and you definitely some sort of thing will be displayed. So that is the one feature you can test it. So that's why there will be similar multiple features will be there. And whenever you are declaring some scenario, right, you need to give given, when, and then. So given is some precondition step. Suppose say Google page, right, URL or the browser should be open and the Google page load be suited successfully and the Google homepage should be open. That is my precondition. Then when, some key actions. What will do? I want to try, like suppose say Selenium tutorial, right, that part, and I want to press enter button. Then what will happen? Definitely whatever will be my outcome, so all the relevant search criteria, right, pertaining to that Selenium tutorial, it will be displayed in that page. So that is my then condition. And but is nothing. Suppose say in case you need to give multiple conditions, you can use and if you want to just check one condition but you do not want to check, right, the other condition, you can use but. Then the scenario outline, right? In case for a particular scenario you need to go for data driven testing, right? So you need, instead of scenario, you can give scenario outline, right? And you need to give the examples where you can provide lot of details. This is the variable name and the corresponding value, right? So you need to use example. You can see these are the different things. The color is different because these are the different keyword available in BDD, right? With the help of that, these are the syntax or keyword, right? With the help of that, we will be creating the BDD framework from the scratch. So that is the reason this is the color in different color. So this is the BDD syntax, okay? And this is the tag, right? Sometimes suppose say in case we are creating so many scenarios, we can give the tag, right? Suppose say in case we are creating 20 scenario, we can give the tag for 5 scenario will be executed for the functional test, 5 test cases for the integration test, or 5 test cases for the regression test, 5 test cases for the end-to-end test, or maybe some of the test cases for particular screen, right? So that's why you can give some tag, right? Okay. Then examples. Okay, example is nothing but a kind of data tables where you'll be giving the scenario name and the corresponding value. Then we can give the background, right? In case some of the condition is kind of is common in nature. Suppose say in case you want to search something in the Google page, definitely you need to open the Google page, right? In the home page you need to go. After that you need to validate that home page search box is coming or not. So this is the thing is common in nature. So in the background you can use them. Right now no need to worry. So down the line I'll be creating so many videos for the all this stuff, right? And then you can use data table, you can use tag, you can use comment. So this is the things will be there, right? Tag will be there. So for now I'll be creating a simple kind of simple features file for the Google search, right, page. So if you open to the Google search, right, so if you open to the Google page, right, so you need to open a browser. After that you need to go to the Google home page. then you need to search something here called cucumber tutorial, right, and you need to press enter so that it will give you relevant suggestion for all the cucumber tutorial related search. So that other thing will be implementing it, right. So here we'll be removing this part and we'll be just implementing only one scenario, so we can remove the other scenario from here, and we'll be removing the data driven part because right now I need to do one thing. I can remove the tag part. So what will be my feature here? So my features will be, suppose say features will be search in Google homepage. So that is will be my feature. Okay. Then what can be my scenario? Scenario is the search cucumber tutorial. In Google page or Google home page. Okay. Then given, I can given so many precondition, right. So given Google home page open, right, and I can give another and condition, right. Search text box should be present. Search text box is visible and enable. So that is my condition, precondition. Google homepage is open, and in the Google homepage search text box is visible and enabled, right. When what action I will do, when, right, user search a course with keyword called cucumber tutorial. So that is my when condition, that is my condition. Then what happened? And after that I can also give another and. You can see automatically color is getting changed, and hit enter. After entering in the keyword cucumber tutorial, I will be hitting enter button. Then what happened? Then all courses related to Selenium tutorial should be displayed. So that is the simple things I want to add in my features file. So features is that it's kind of high level scenario. A scenario is kind of low level scenario. So one features there can be multiple scenario. And in that scenario, my precondition is that Google homepage should be open and the search text box is visible and enabled. And then I will perform the actions called. I will be typing the cucumber tutorial. I am pressing the enter button, right? Here the color is changing, right? So I can hit enter, just press hit enter. Then all courses related to cucumber tutorial should be displayed. Then press save. Okay. Then I can run it, because what is my objective, right? That is my objective. After writing the step definition, right, after describing the behavior, right, I will be writing the step definition, and then you can run and fail, then you can write the code, right? So I will try to just run it. Then how can I run it? If you already install all the features, you just right click here, that features file, and you can run as, click on the run configuration. Here you need to select that features, cucumber features, right, and you need to create a new configuration, right. Here you can give any name, new configuration underscore Google search GS. Okay. Here you need to give the project name. So what is the project name? BDD training, right? And what is the path? You can give it the path here. Okay, remove that one. So you can browse the path of the file, features file, right? So workspace, and then BDD cucumber testing, then source, then test, then Java, then then the features file, right? Sorry, BDD training, right? Not the testing. It will be BDD cucumber training, and then source, and then test, then Java, then features. Then I will be selecting that file. Then if you click on the run, so immediately it will run it. But now I did not associate the step definition, still it will run. You can see after running it, right? You can see that one. So it is running the scenario. You can see search cucumber tutorial in the Google page, from where it is coming. This is the path it is giving you. Source, test, Java, features, then Google search dot features 22, right? So that is the line, right? It is coming. Now you can see given, and, when, then condition is coming. But if you see here, this is the undefined scenario, right? One scenario undefined. So out of 5 steps, 4 skipped, 1 is undefined, right? So that is the thing it will give you. After that, it is giving you suggestion. You can implement missing step with the snippet below. So this is the part is already giving it. For each and every steps right here, for each and every step it is giving you some suggestion. So you can copy all the thing whatever suggestion is giving. So that is the important thing of the behavior driven development. So you no need to write your code, right? You can get the suggestion in case you are running the features file, right? With the help of, right, that particular cucumber features. So we can create another packages called step definition. Okay, and if we click on finish here, and here we can simply copy paste this thing. Sorry, step definitions. Then I can create a class here in the packages, right, called Google search engine. Okay, and no need to select that main method, just simply create the class here and just paste all the things whatever is coming from the console, right? Now you could see here, you no need to require that one, right? Throw new part, you can remove it for now for all the method. So you can see for each and every keyword whatever written, right, the new method is creating with the all are lower case and with underscore sign, right? Instead of paste it is creating with the underscore sign. So you can remove all the things excluding the given syntax, given, then, and when syntax, and as well as the method, right? So now in today's session I will be not creating any body in the method. Now you can import that given, when, and then from the cucumber io.cucumber.java.en packages, right? Similarly I can import the when as well. I can import that then as well. So now this is the two things done, right? So I already implemented my step definition file. So I have created a new package step definition, and I have created a class where whatever error message was there, right, after running my features file, right? So this is the missing step, right, with the snippet below. So now it's implemented. Now if you select again the features file, and if you try to run again, run as with the help of run configuration, and then whatever new configuration GS we have selected, right, we can select and we can run it. Now you can see all the steps whatever we have written in the features file will be executed, right, without any error, because for all the steps we have created a respective step definition file, though we did not give the body, but we have converted them with the respective step definition. Now you can see here, right, scenario, the given step, from where it is coming, step definition, right, this is the class, right, and this is the method, right. So similarly for 5 step it is coming, this is the scenario, it is coming from the source, features, source, test, Java, and this is my features file, and the steps it is coming from the step definition, and this is the class name, and this is the method name. Right, now if you go down here again, so you can see one scenario passed, 5 steps also passed. This is the total time it's elapsed. So that's why you can convert, right, your features file into the respective step definition. So this is the two things you have learned. Now say in case you have multiple features file and multiple step definition file, definitely it is not possible to run everything from the features file level. Just like the test engine, in case we are having multiple packages, multiple classes, right? So one class we can run at the same time, but in case we need to run all the class, we need to give some condition, we need to convert that project to the test engine project, and with the help of test engine class we can run all the classes from the different packages in the same time, right? So similar way we need to take the help from the runner class here, right? So we will be creating another package called test runner first package. So this is the package, or maybe test runner is fine. So this is the package we'll be creating, and we'll be creating a class, Java class called runner class. No need to select the public static method, because we'll be trying to run it with the help of JUnit, right? So in the runner class, two things we need to do. So it's already written in my PPT, right? We need to use @run with, okay, for to running the cucumber. So we'll be using @run with here, and here it will be cucumber.class. Run with, I will be giving bracket. Okay, you can see this is the thing we need to implement, and we need to import. Okay, so that is done. The second thing we need to do is that we need to use cucumber option as well. You press Ctrl Enter. After pressing cucumber off, you can get all the suggestion here. So you can give bracket here, and in the cucumber options you need to give two to three important things. One is that you need to add features, because we need to associate your features file and the step definition file in the runner class, right? So we'll be adding features equal to, here you can give first bracket, right, and within the double quote you can give the complete path of the features, right? So src/test/java, src/test/java / the features file's name. What is the name of the features file? FEATURES. So that is the package name, right? And then you need to give comma, and then you need to use glue option, GLUE, for associating the step definition file. So similarly you need to give first bracket, you can give the step definition folder name or the package name. So if you want to take it, right, you can refactor it, rename it, and you can save it, and you can just take that one. Okay, then you can save it and you can run it. So it will be running with the help of JUnit runner class, right, instead of that other thing. Okay, you can see that it is getting passed here, right? Run 1 of 1, no error, and it is also getting passed, right? This is your scenario, right? Sorry, this is your features, right? Search Google page home, and this is your scenario. So this is your features, search in Google home page, you can see here, and this is the scenario, it is working. Now you are not able to see any kind of syntax, right? So that is the reason. Apart from that, right, some of the important thing you need to add along with features and the glue in the runner class. What are the thing you need to add? I will be adding with comma called plugin, plugin, plugin equal to Similar way I can give first bracket, and within the double quote I am give pretty, Pretty. So right now you no need to concentrate much, because that will be covered later point of time. How can you do I mean, can whatever drawbacks will be there, whatever thing will not coming properly, how we can implement it, right, with the help of features file and different add-on plugin, all these tips. So if you just save it, you can see. So if you run as with the help of JUnit test, you could see that the different thing, right, whatever is written in the as part of features file of the step destination file, right, it will be also be printed in the console, right, you can see here. So scenario is coming, then given Google homepage thing, but apart from that, now you can see there are a lot of things coming, kind of spaces, third bracket, right, the comma and other syntax is coming. So for which, right, you will not unable to read it them properly, right. So the first you need to add the features file part, right, which is nothing but the the path where the features file is stored. So in case in the feature file multiple features file can be associated, that is the reason you need to give the package name of the feature while you will be creating a multiple features file, right. So src, you no need to give the project name, src test java / features. Then you need to use glue, where you need to give the step definition file, whatever steps you are writing for the associated features, right, you need to give that one. After that you need to use the plugin called pretty, where lot of problem can come in the console. So you need to another important thing in the in the runner class called monochrome equal to true. So whatever other thing is coming, right, it will be disappeared, and now you can get, right, the console in a better way, so that you can understand easily the whatever step is executed, right. So now you can see. So again it will be running with the help of JUnit runner only, runner class. So you can see here that one of run, no failure, right, and you can see this is the test runner class, test runner.runner, this is the package name, this is the class name, and this is your features, right, search in Google page, and this is your scenario, and in the console you can see all the detailed scenario is coming now in visible way, no other extra additional thing is there, the given and when, right, again and then, and all the things, right, from which things is coming. So here the scenario is getting executed, is our features file is there in that Google search.features file, right, and also it's row number 22, and then the other things, right, given and when and then, which is actually coming from the Google search engine.java classes, which is available in the step definition, right. So it is coming from the step definition, this is the class name, this is the method name. So that's way, right, you can create or create the simple framework with the help of BDD and Cucumber. Okay, so I'll be creating several sessions in next coming few months, right, and where you can get to learn all the important features of the Cucumber with using Selenium and Java. Okay, so that's all from today's session. Thank you.